Hey there, hope you guys have a good day today. Today is a Monday, 16th of June 2025. It is 9:40 in the evening. Hello and welcome to the stream. Hello guys, welcome. I'm back finally after 2 weeks of me not streaming. Oh my god, why is the notification still ringing even though I already put it on silence? Yeah, it's not freaking silent. It's okay, right. Sorry about that. Yeah, welcome back guys. I think I should say welcome me back. Thank you for welcoming back. Hello Dede Sugan, welcome to the stream. So yeah, it's early stream and I don't want to be late, and I'm just gonna finally do the, what do you call this, Snowbreak personal file, which I'm starting my stream back with more talking, I guess, but it's fine. I'll do what I have to do, and make sure you guys also have fun. So yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. Once again. I don't have any really update. I should start streaming last week, but I feel like 1 week of holiday isn't enough, so I took 2 weeks. Sorry for those who were like, oh man. I don't think there are anybody who actually care about me taking 2 breaks week, but I guess yeah. Right. Okay. So before we start, I'm just gonna preface something first. I think starting from now, I think I'm gonna do I kinda want to stop doing everyday stream. I'm gonna just stream whenever I want to be honest. So there will be a week where I only stream once or twice, and then there will be a week I stream almost every day, but not every day. But I will make sure to keep up the Saturday stream as frequently as possible. So basically there will be no break on Saturday stream, because on Saturday we are doing Heavenborn Straight, and I really want to play Heavenborn Straight a lot. So I've been holding back playing Heavenborn Straight, but yeah, alas, finally we can actually go back to that game this week. So yeah, like I said, once again, there will be no more everyday stream. I'm going to do at least one story each week, because I kind of realized myself that why I took a break, because I already feel a lot burned out doing everyday stream. But it's not it's a bad thing for me, to be honest. I just don't want to tire myself out. I still want to play I want to still play other games other than gacha, because recently I climbed from bronze 3 to silver 2 on my Marvel Rivals, so that's a good thing. At least I did something with my time. And then I've been do a lot of self-reflecting by playing truck sim, a lot of simulator games. Construction Simulator was free, I played that, and then that game brings me to Euro and American Truck Simulator back. So yeah, there's other game that I want to play. And then next month we will be having, I'm not sure when will Uma Musume release. I think probably this month. That will happen anytime. And next month will be the release of Mecha Break on 1st of July. So that also will be my go-to game that I will do, I'm gonna play. So yeah, right, enough of me talking. I just don't want to take a lot of time doing a lot of talking. So yeah, let's bring you guys to the game. Snowbreak, yeah. We end with Snowbreak, we start with Snowbreak again. Let me unmute the game. There you go. Welcome back, everybody. Right, as you can see, I already done all the, I already done all of the daily. So yeah, let's just go straight to personal file that we gonna do, which is Tempest, Enya, and Styx, Nerida Styx. Where is it? Enya, Tempest, there you go. Right, before we start, I'm just gonna close the door for a moment. I'll be just right back. Closing the door. Right. Oh, excuse me. That's a nasty burp. Right, let's start with action -1. Let me check again. Oh, sorry about the tab out. I need to check something first. Okay, nothing important that needed my attention. So yeah, let's go back. Oh, we start with action. Let's go. Combat briefing. This file is a record of events past, all concerning your memories with the operative. Sweet dream. Ah, okay, nice. Because remember back when we play the event story, where we actually, you know, build a cabin in the middle of desert, I think, with Enya, Tempest. Yeah. Oh, try it. Let's go. Right. I hope you guys are doing well though. It's been 2 weeks. Really want to hear about anything that you guys want to say. Defeat all enemies. 1 out of 3. Okay. Fair enough. Well, let's do this, people. Oh my god, I'm rusty. Okay, what do we do now? Okay, one more. Don't you run away. Don't you dare run away. I think we should go, we should move forward there. No? No, okay. There's like 3 more. Oh, shoot. I think that's all. There you go. Very nice. Exit. Special, wanting to show him a special side of herself. Okay, let's do this. The story of Zone 16 had come to an end. So there will be no voice, of course. I'm going to narrate all of this. So yeah, just bear with me. If you're like, oh man, I hate listening to your voice. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. I have to. A cascade of fragmented memories rushed through my mind, each one fleeting until only one lingered. The heat of an unrestrained, passionate fight. Passionate night, sorry about that. Hello Jijas, welcome to stream, man. Hope you are doing well. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back, welcome back. Wait, welcome, sorry. Welcome back is for me. Sorry about that. Instinctively, I reached out to embrace the supple body that had warmed me throughout the night, only to find my arms wrapped around a pillow, softly scented with her fragrance. Also, I will be doing the Soul Eater collab this Wednesday. And you know, that's it for Aether Gazer. Aether Gazer I'm going to do at least Aether Gazer collab this week. Either tomorrow or Wednesday I'm going to start. After holiday beat my ass on the work. Yeah, that's true. I hope your holiday feel good, man, even though, you know, yeah. Right. Instinctively, I reached out to embrace a supple body that had warmed me throughout the night, only to find my arms wrapped around a pillow, softly scented with her fragrance. Enya. I sat up abruptly, heart pounding, then my unease soon melted into a quiet calm. There she was, the violet-haired girl sitting at the edge of the bed, watching me with a smile. Her eyes, shimmering like velvety moonlight, were full of tender warmth. "My dear Egerton, you're finally awake." She extended a delicate hand, slipping it effortlessly. Oh my god, been a while since I read something, man, and I'm kinda stuck into it now. Like, sorry about that. Slipping it effortlessly into mine with a soft tug. Her familiar luscious body melted into my embrace. I love that. I love that sentence. With a soft tug, her familiar luscious body melted into my embrace. "When did you wake up?" Lowering my head, I brushed my chin against her hair, silkier than the finest fabric, while my palm caressed her cheek. Wait a second, I kinda heard someone calling for me. Is it my mom? No, I don't think so. I didn't hear it anymore. Okay. You know what? Right. Oh, now, when could that have been? Embrace, bro. Oh, really? Okay. She chuckled, her finger curling around mine, lazily stroking my palm as if savoring the touch. "Did you not sleep well?" "Of course I did. In fact, thanks to you, last night I feel so satisfied after we have a long, intimate session." Egerton. A soft blush arose on her cheeks. She seemed ready to say more but hesitated, cupping her face and shaking her head bashfully. My, even I have few words that are just a little too daring to say. Anyway, you don't need to worry about me, Egerton. I woke up just because of a dream." "What kind of dream?" "An incredibly delightful one. Just remembering it makes me want to spoil you even more, Egerton. And besides, you really put in quite the effort last night, didn't you? I should make sure you get properly recharged after all." She trailed off, sitting up in my embrace. Mischief crept into the warmth of her gaze. Then she raised a finger, sweetly scented, and gave my nose a light tap. You have more than just me to take care of, you know." There was no trace of jealousy in her voice, only boundless affection and fond indulgence. That endless tenderness and warmth stirred something deep within me, a quiet urge to cherish her even more. That's like a kind way to say, like, I really just want to rail her one more time this morning. Sorry about that. Sorry, children. I don't think I've taken care of you enough, Enya. Yeah, there you go. Let's get to it. Let's go. I pull her back into my arms. If you keep spoiling me like this, Egerton, I might just start wanting more and more. The love you have given me is already more than enough. I'm very happy and content. Oh my god, there you go. Ha! The kissing sound. She smiled, shaking her head. Just as she slipped out of bed, she suddenly leaned in and pressed a slow, lingering kiss against my lips. That was your official good morning kiss. Now rise and shine, breakfast is ready. Let me have it from the source itself. I love milk on my morning. It wasn't until she mentioned breakfast that I finally noticed it. Beyond the faint, pleasant scent of Enya lingering in the air, a totally different type of aroma filled the room, one that stirred my appetite the moment I caught it. I instinctively turned to look at her. The violet-haired girl suddenly giggled to herself, then reached out and tapped my forehead with her fingertip. If you want more, you'll have to wait until tonight. Right now, it's breakfast time. Huh. Oh, did I misinterpret something? If you want more, you'll have to tonight. Right now, it's breakfast time. There you go. I immediately realized what she thought I meant. Just as I was about to come up with something to say to spare her the embarrassment, she casually tucked a lock of her head. Oh my god, how can I not read properly, man? She casually tucked a lock of hair behind her ear, flashing an honest smile. But I could not help it. After all, I can be a little greedy sometimes. Greedy? It's something I'd like to show you bit by bit, but for now, let's have breakfast first. She pressed a hand to her chest, her cheeks flushed deeper, her eyes sparkling with something she was clearly trying to control. A while later, at the dining table, I inhaled the delightful scent of the food in front of me, munching on the breakfast Enya had prepared with so much love. The table was spread with an impressive array. Just looking at it was enough to tell me how much effort she had put into making all of this. Easy, Egerton, there's plenty more all made just for you. Swallowing another mouthful... Sorry about that. Swallowing another mouthful, I turned to look at Enya. She sat beside me, resting her chin on her hand, watching me eat with a tender smile. Aren't you going to eat? For me, watching you enjoy my cooking is far more satisfying than eating it myself. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about me, Egerton. Smiling warmly and affectionately, she reached forward, gently pressing her thumb to my lips, wiping away a smudge of oil from the corner of my mouth. I think we should switch role here. If that's what you want, then of course. Enya picked up my glass of milk, took a sip, and then deliberately left a milk mustache on her lip. Tilting her chin up, she met my gaze. This kind of meticulous indulgence sent a warm, tingling sensation through me. But still, this doesn't feel like much of a role reversal. I sighed and reached out, brushing my thumb against the corner of her lips, and just as my finger grazed her skin, she suddenly parted her lips, taking my finger into her mouth. That's sensual. Then just as swiftly she let go, feigning composure, she picked up a knife and fork and gracefully sliced into a perfectly seared piece of steak. Here, Egerton, try this. She appeared utterly unruffled, yet in the subtle flicker of her lashes, I caught a trace of falter in her composure. She was clearly holding something back. And in that moment, I understood. I understood exactly what she was trying to hold back, and why she felt the need to hold back. Because she was Enya. Because this was her unique love for me. Warm, tender, stoic. Enya. What do you need, Egerton? I would like another serving. And this time, you didn't misinterpret. Sometimes, you don't have to be so considerate, you know. I see, so you saw through me, Egerton. Well then, since you insist, I suppose I have no choice. Strip off, strip off, strip off. She held my gaze, as if reading something in my expression. Then, without hesitation, she leaned in and gave me a lingering kiss. Oh yeah, there you go. There's a saying, once you've tasted something truly wonderful, you'll crave it forever. And I know exactly what it was that she craved again and again. It was the kind of intimacy that only exists in a world of two. With Cherno in the world of three. Despite waking up early, by the time Enya and I finally stepped outside, the afternoon sun had already settled in the sky. I had no plans to go anywhere else. Today I will stay by her side, because soon I will have to leave on my next mission. As we entered the base hall, Enya tugged at my hand, rising onto her toes to whisper in my ear. Actually, I have a little surprise for you today, Egerton. So get ready. This is a miracle only I can pull off. A miracle crafted by a scheming woman. A miracle. I wasn't quite ready to show you yet, but after what you said earlier, I figured maybe it's time. Time for you to see a different side of me. I just hope that when you do, you won't be scared. Scared? Why would I be scared? She simply smiled and remained silent. I didn't press her for an answer. Instead, I reached out, gently running my fingers through her long hair, feeling each silken strand slip between my fingertips. No matter what you show me, I could never be scared of you. She nodded, her lips curling into a smile that was neither agreement nor denial. You don't believe me, do you? Another soft, ambiguous hum. Then let me prove it. I'll take in all your greed, and I'll fill it to the brim. Holy shit! Damn, that's one way to say. That's like a polite way to say I'm gonna fill you up until you're full and leaking from the pie. You know, The pie that has a lot of cream in it. Then let me prove it. I'll take in all your agreed, and I'll fill it to the brim. I held her gaze, resolute and earnest. I already content hearing this promise. Her indulgent smile was as sweet and warm as always. And in that moment, I knew I didn't hold the upper hand. Oh man, that's like very sensational. God, this is awkward. What do you mean awkward? Did you mean that me narrating that story is awkward, or the situation is awkward because you as a viewer, you are like the third wheeler, when I was narrating, it's just like it's like you watching them from afar. Is that kind of awkward or something? No, this sequence is particular. I mean, it's not that awkward. I mean, it's the love between the two of them. Enigmatic, she has been holding back for a long time. What kind of holding back though? Ooh. Man, I love doing this personal file. It's so sensational, sensual, and sexy at times. The company hallways, once quiet, suddenly came alive with movement and chatter. Thank you so much for helping everyone. Don't mention it, our pleasure. Miss Enya, you have done so much for us. Now that we finally get the chance to return the favor, there's no way we'll say no. We'll give it our all. Yeah, we've got this. I stood behind Enya, watching as Yggdrasil staff eagerly stepped forward, voice overlapping as they rushed to sign up. As soon as they received their tools and materials, they dove right into work with great enthusiasm. Enya turned back to me, smiling mischievously. Egerton, you are staring? Yeah, I guess I am. I blink, snapping out of it and refocusing my gaze on the girl standing right before me. Your personal charisma is truly remarkable, Enya. Sorry about that. My voice suddenly just goes poof. It was clear those people were not simply following orders. They were here because they genuinely wanted to help Enya. My charisma is something I saved just for you, Egerton. What's happening here isn't about that at all. She chuckled softly, twirling a strand of her hair around her finger before tracing the tip of it against my nose. Her intoxicating scent seeped into my breath, stirring something deep within. I told you before, remember, I have a little scheming side to me. To be honest, I still could not quite associate the word scheming with Enya. However, she suddenly changed the subject. By the way, Egerton, what's your favorite type of flower? Favorite flower? Every flower is beautiful in its own way, but surely there must be one you've grown more than the others. I've never really thought about it, but if I had to choose, I guess it would be whatever you decide to grow. Oh, I see. What a naughty answer. What a naughty answer. I mean, Egerton just being delicate, He just don't want you to feel that you need to plant some particular kind of flower if you don't have that kind of flower, It's not a naughty answer, but whatever, I guess. But I like it. We'll plant a little bit of everything then. A garden made just for you should be as colorful as possible. She unrolled the blueprint, letting me take in the carefully planned section of the garden. Wouldn't it be a lot of work tending a garden like this? I wrapped my arms around her slender waist. Oh yeah, it's very slender. Let me see. Oh yeah, very slender waist. Work? I think you mean fulfillment. Because what I'm building here is actually the place that belongs to us alone. Our very own little sanctuary of love. You mean the fuck garden? Let's go! I'm sorry. I have to say that, man. Like, personal fuck garden. Let's go! Oh my god. She turned another page, revealing the design of the fuck cabin. She turned another page, revealing the design of a cabin, the log cabin from that fantasy in Zone 16. For a moment, time and space felt distant, stretching like a dream. So this is the surprise you wanted to show me. Enya claps her hand behind her back, looking eyes with me, a serene smile on her face. With unwavering enthusiasm, Yggdrasil's staff threw themselves into work, their movements efficient and precise. With the aid of Yggdrasil advanced technology and equipment, it took only one afternoon for Enya's vision to take shape. Where once lay an empty lot, now stood a wooden cabin nestled within a flourishing garden. We're almost there, Jatan. Keep your eyes closed until I say it's okay to open. You are being awfully secretive, Enya. Did you make some changes this time? Is the cabin different from the one before? Nope. From behind, Enya placed her hand over my eyes, her supple body molding against my back. As she spoke, I felt warmth of her breath gently caress my ear. This is how we make certain moments feel special. Alright, Ejatan, open your eyes. Ta-da! It's the same shit. It's the same. I'm sorry, I opened them. And in that moment, it was as if an old painting, hidden deep in my heart, had suddenly come into focus. But I had stepped right into the center of the frame. I ran my finger along the furniture, tracing the familiar edges. I toured the cabin, and with each step, the memories of our time together in Zone 16 surfaced, washing over me like a warm tide. Enya didn't disturb my thought, she simply waited, and when I finally returned to her side, she tilted her head slightly, her eyes shimmering with infinite tenderness. Welcome home, Ejatan. No, it should be welcome home, my darling. Those words struck a deep, resonant chord within me. And in that moment, I felt it, the quiet, unspoken emotion she had been holding back all this time. Enya, if you want it. She smiled, her hand lifting to gently caress my cheek. Of course I do. But I'm willing to wait. I'll wait for you to be ready. Only then will I allow myself to say those words again, because only then will I truly feel complete. Until then, just indulge me for a little while. You see, the Enya who can no longer hold back created a place meant for just you and her. With that, she pulled back the cloth covering the dishes, revealing a spread still steaming with warmth. Candlelight flickered gently on either side of the dining table. The soft glow illuminated the faint blush of Enya's porcelain cheeks. With languid elegance, she eased onto the edge of the table, letting one go slender leg drape over the other. Darling, it's time for the dinner. Tell me, which one looks more delicious to you? It's you! As she lifted her leg, a shoe slipped off her foot. Whether by accident or intent, I could not tell. The next moment, she traced the tip of her delicate toes along my thigh. Oh, baby. Respond to her invitation? Let's go. I lean in, closing the distance. Isn't the answer obvious? Oh my. So instead of backing away, you step closer? How bold of you, my darling. I almost forgot to mention, this is my turf. With a soft smile, Enya leisurely picked up a wine glass, her eyes intently fixed on me. Then she brought it to her lips and emptied it in a single fluid motion. The next moment, her hand found its way to my chest, and I felt myself sinking into the sofa under her. This time, I won't be holding back. No hesitation, no restraint. Tonight, my darling, I will take everything from you. Cares, my dear little brother. Tell me, are you ready for that? Oh, the zippers, man! The sound of zippers! She chuckled softly, eyes gleaming with a romantic pinkish glow. Oh yeah, that's a fuck cabin, alright. Before I knew it, I was ensnared within her love. Overwhelming yet so tender and heartwarming all at once, inch by inch, as if coiled in the embrace of a gentle, graceful serpent. And in that moment, I finally came face to face with that Enya had concealed all along. An untamed, fervent, possessive craving that refused to share me with any other. Only now did I truly understand this was the side of her she had been waiting to show me. The part of her meant for me alone. So basically, it's just a wild sex. That's it. Yeah, it's just a wild sex, to be honest. Enya, you know, she looks like a mommy, a composure and stuff. Turns out she's just as much as a sex pest as everyone else. A quiet wish. She has a quiet secret wish. Enya Murphy. A girl born into warmth, cradled by love from the very start. Her family and life had been flawless, untarnished, perfect. Living in a world where happiness and love were simply given. Bro's getting wring out dry. Yeah, he is. He is getting wring out dry. In the fuck, Kevin, the last. Enya had always believed that, being blessed by such endless happiness, it was only right to share it with those in need, so she went out of her way to help others. From small gestures, helping the elderly across the street, guiding a lost child home. Rest in peace, he will be missed. That is true, that is true. We pay our respect to our fallen brother. To grander acts, establishing medical charities with her own saving, fighting as a manifestation against those who sought to bring harm. Passerby. If there really is an angel in this world, surely her name is Enya Murphy. She had heard such comment countless times. Yet never once had she agreed. To her, she was simply doing what was right. She never sought gratitude or reward. She had always believed herself to be someone without desire. That is, until she met him, until she came to know him, until she fell in love with him. I want him. I want him. Okay, that's... I want him. Alright, like... I didn't expect that. That's like 180 turnover. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, she's the yandere. Ah, I see. I want him. Oh, shit. Man, for some reason that's kinda want him. Oh shoot. To myself. Oh, bruh. Watch out, other girls. I want him all to myself. For the first time in her life, a thought took root, one she had never allowed herself to entertain, and yet it spread through her, creeping like a wild vines. Honest shikikam correction, cool. I know, right? Every other, male character in like a harem. Yep, that's nice. I can fix her. And it terrified her. Not because of the desire itself, but because she knew she had the power to actually claim it. Oh shit. Watch out, other girls. Enya coming in hot. She had the means, the intelligence, the strength. And worst of all, she had built a life of goodwill, enough to bend fate itself to her favor. All she had to do was reach out. Realizing this, a cold shiver crept down her spine, and in that moment, a quiet, merciless truth dawned on her. She was never an angel. Oh, she was something far more dangerous. Just like her day was Kukulkan. I heard the name Kukulkan before. Oh wait, I think like, yeah. Just like her Deus. Yeah. Basically, Deus is her manifestation. The name that give her the power. So yeah. Motherfucker from Azalin can have 650 plus wife. He's the only one who can challenge this motherfucker. Yeah, possibly. That's true. That's true. The Feathered Serpent. A creature wrapped in plumes, scales, and iridescent beauty. Its brilliance a veil for the divine power it held within. A deity who could bestow grace, call upon ruin, or seize anything precious, all on a whim. At first, the realization unsettled her, but she did not deny it. She looked straight into her deepest desire and embraced it. Because this was part of Enya Murphy, even if it was a flaw. What mattered was, she would not be consumed by this desire. Oh, she's good. I mean, basically everyone with Devos have this desire to do something negative, but she control it because she knows. Because this too was a strength that belonged to Enya Murphy alone. More importantly, she had all the support she needed. That's right. Which is sharing with another girl. Oh, cool kan? They are cool. Ho Heliak is my favorite of them. Sorry, I only heard the name before, but I'm not sure which mythology that mythology that come from. I love you so much, Ejaten. In the warmth of the wooden cabin, she reached out, gently cupping the cheek of the man she loved with all her heart. The soft drunken flush that had colored her cheeks in the heat of their intimacy had softened, melting into the tender warmth of affection. Aztec mythos. Ah, I see. Okay. So I don't really know much about Aztec mythos. Aztec is the one from Mexico, right? The Central America stuff, Central America mythology or something. Yeah, I know. The smile on my face was a mixture of sorrow, understanding, and indulgence. Because just now, Enya had shown me a glimpse of the madness of her true self. Oh, sheesh. And yet, I knew what she had revealed was only the tip of the iceberg. There was much more still repressed by her. She was still holding back. But I will not worry about this side of her, because everything she had shown tonight wasn't really a flaw. Google Ho'ol Hayak Aknights. Her design is god tier, but damn, her kit is trash. Ah, I see. Oh, sorry about that. Oh my god, sorry about that. Did I scare you, Ejaten? Not at all. If anything, I think this is the most honest you have ever been with me. Is that so? I didn't know you would feel this way. And besides, you handled it well, didn't you? I reached out as well, caressing her velvety cheek. Well, of course, I'm quite the scheming woman after all. Ejaten, do you remember I told you this morning that I had a nice dream? Oh, that's a nice one. In that dream, I was sitting beneath a great tree, nestled in its shade. The sunlight was gentle, the air thick with the sweet, intoxicating scent of ripe fruit. The branches above me were laden with them, red, gleaming, almost begging to be plucked. And I could easily take them all if I wanted to. But if I took every fruit for myself, what would be left? A lonely, barren tree. Its branches wouldn't be laden with red ripe fruit anymore. Literally Genshin Dehya of Arknights. Ah, I see. But Dehya is like 5-star normal on normal banner, right? Apparently, from what I remember, normal banner character are the kid are all trash. But that's Genshin though. I don't talk about Genshin. Sorry about that. So basically, yeah, okay. All hayak. Oh, there you go. Its branches wouldn't be laden with red ripe fruit anymore. The sweetness would be all mine, but for how long? After I strip it bare, will it ever bear fruit for me again? I remained silent because before I could respond, Enya's fingers pressed gently against my lips. You don't need to say anything, Ejaten. Right now, you are simply here to listen. Anyway, rather than taking everything for myself, I'd prefer reaching for the one fruit that's meant for me. And when it's my time with the tree, I'll simply rest beneath its shade, savoring every moment of its peaceful company. I watched the tree grow stronger, nurturing more luscious fruit with its love, rather than claiming it as my own. That, at least, is what I tell myself when I'm being rational. But for me to remain rational, I have to reveal my greedy side to you as well. That's why I need you to come back to this cabin with me from time to time. I need you, Ejaten. I need your acceptance, your patience. I need to bear every part of myself to you. But if one day I find that I cannot restrain myself anymore, then you can count on me to take care of you. I will. I paused, picking up a strand of her hair, bringing my lips closer to her ear, and whispering my earnest promise once more. I'll take in all your greed, and I'll fill it to the brim. And no matter which version of Enya stands before me, I will hold you close, tie you up with me, just as you wish to do to me. Her eyes fluttered shut languidly, resting her head against my chest. I look forward to that. Waves crash rhythmically, their roar echoing across the ocean. White clouds drift lazily overhead, seagulls calling it the distance. Enya watched the video from the Ejatan, a soft smile tugging at her lips as she messaged, "Stay safe." A moment later, her screen lit up with his reply, "Roger.jpg." She tucked her terminal away. Looks like his journey to Philosia has been smooth. He's only just left. The mission has barely begun, and yet I already miss him. She cupped her cheeks, warmth rising to them as her mind wandered to memories of their time together. Where will it be, I wonder? The place where we finally pledge our eternal vows. Murmuring to herself, she hummed a slow, lullaby-like tune as she returned to the cabin. Then she began to tend to the flowers in the garden with care. She took her time, because she knew without a doubt, and she believed deep in her soul, that the special day meant just for her would come. A wedding? Finally? Let's go! Enya wedding. When? Right, there you go. Action 2. Let's go do this. Why not? And no Enya in sight. I'm using like another character, so yeah.
Styx no watashimori no jitsuryuku.
A boom, 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 boom. Oh, simple. Way too simple. Come on. Oh. Okay, we are going to do her after this. Yes, we are going to do her. You're not mishearing it. I'm going to do her next. Sorry about that. I'm becoming a bit more feral than I usually does. Let's go. Where is Styx and Nerida? There you go. Styx Envoy. Story number. Oh, there's a lot of story there. A four story. Oh, I mean, yeah. I think because the last time on the main story, she actually landed on. She faked her death on the Academica Acropolis. She faked her death there, and then she comes to the Yggdrasil to look for Ejatan. So yeah, that's like another true love there. Nightmare. Everyone has nightmares, but some remain forever trapped within. Okay, let me just drink. Let me just take a drink for a moment. I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, nice. That's cool. Right. Confirm. Friendly reminder from Nerida. For an optimal experience, you are encouraged to complete the Abyssal Dawn main story before playing this personal file. I already done that. We already done that on the stream. So it's okay. Thank you, Nerida, for that. Her eyes gleam like red gemstones. Like the lights glimmering on silver snow in the Yerus night, as the red aviation warning light on the building blinked, she emerged from the darkness and nodded toward me. I had imagined this reunion. She probably would not smile or exchange pleasantries, yet her mere presence was worth more than any words. It was unfortunate that the sun shone so brightly. Disappointed to see me? I was hoping you'll arrive at night. Why? I smiled. Seeing that I offered no answer, she cast a glance at me before walking through the main door of the base. We didn't expect you to arrive so soon. Your room won't be ready for a while. Will you mind staying in my room for now? Oh my god, of course! Nerida? That's fine with me. She sat at my bed, chest rising and falling slightly. The sheets are clean, I just changed them today. Wait, why is she blushing? Oh, don't get the wrong idea, I won't be staying here. Afraid I might bite? I'm sorry, but Nerida is just like my favorite. Afraid I might bite? She snapped back, looking directly into my eyes. For some reason, I sensed she was putting up a front. It will be too much uncomfortable to be crammed together right after landing. Every operative needs her own personal space. How are you adjusting? Physically, I mean. Before our last parting, I had absorbed all the tetagen from her. Though she lost her incredible powers, her physical condition should be much better. I'm not entirely used to it yet. Mortals have limitation, no matter how hard we push ourselves. But it's not too bad. Think I'm unqualified to be your operative? Don't be ridiculous, I could not be happier. Welcome to the Heimdall Force. While introducing the company, I gave her a tour of the base. She appeared to be listening attentively but was actually deeply lost in thought. The medical department is just ahead. After your physical examination, if everything looks good, we'll prepare for a theotropic nerve implant surgery. By the way, I haven't asked you yet. Do you truly want to undergo the surgery and become a manifestation? Why wouldn't I? You don't have to say yes. Although I can guess your position, I still hope you'll think carefully about this before proceeding. I know everything you have accomplished as an investigator. Frankly, you have already sacrificed too much. You deserve a rest, even if just to collect yourself for a while. There's still plenty of room for you to shine here without becoming a manifestation. Are you worried about me? You could say that. I want to do it. I was stunned. Nerida looked into my eyes and continued. I want to become a manifestation. You need me, don't you? Her fingers caressed my cheek, her thumb brushing the corner of my eye. Think about it this way, I'm worried about you too. Aww. With all the, she have this aura, what do you call it? An aura where she's cool and stoic and, putting up the front, but inside she's very soft. I like that about this kind of character. This character trope is my favorite. Besides, Yggdrasil Ejatan Kirs didn't bring Academica Acropolis investigator Nerida up from the ocean for just so she could be ordinary, did he? The woman you knew died at the bottom of the sea. Standing before you now is Heimdall operative, manifestation candidate Nerida. It was the answer I expected, yet her words still stirred a warm feeling inside me. Soon she was connected to monitors and IV lines, wearing a hospital gown. She no longer appeared distant but delicate and vulnerable, like she deserved all the care in the world. She lay on the operating table, like pale, but her expression remarkably calm. Oh, that's a nice one. Are you scared? It's just a bit chilly. I reached for her hand. It wasn't cold, but she was gripping tightly. Don't worry, it will be over soon. See you soon. Sure. As I walked through the doorway, I looked back. She offered me a smile. The slowly closing door Sorry about that. Oh my god. I can't even say sorry properly. The slowly closing door cut off my view, and the indicator light switched to a red surgery in progress. This is my will. If I don't survive the operation, please have this delivered to Madame Morozova. Nerida, as your mentor, I must remind you that you have every right to refuse this surgery. Combining tetagen with living matter remains an unexplored field. Although you showed no obvious negative reaction during testing, the Acropolis cannot guarantee your safety. You could die on that operating table. I understand. I consent to the surgery. I'm the only qualified investigator. Whether the surgery succeeds, others will stand on my shoulders to see further. Who's this mommy? Hello. Hello, Kabuki. Welcome to the main. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is Nerida. She's my favorite character in this game. For my favorite character in the recent times. It's my duty, my right, and my honor. Even if my Nana were here, my answer would remain the same. I can tell, yes. Very well. You are the good kid. What with your peanuts? The Academica Acropolis is proud to have you. She wasn't merely putting on a brave face when she said those words, but lying on the operating table was an entirely different experience. It wasn't like any pain she had ever felt before. Contaminated cells keep going through 3-phase transformation, infecting other nearby cells. When the contamination spread internally, she felt as if all her insides were exposed, sometimes empty, sometimes growing and transforming into non-existent or non-material states. She tried to concentrate, but her willpower disintegrated faster than she could gather it. States of fragmented information and energy took turns disrupting her thoughts. This wasn't the inner battle she imagined, but the ritual of torture the moment it began. All she could do was hold on. If her willpower collapsed before the ritual achieved a relatively stable balance between the Titagen and her body, there would be no chance of recovery. If she could choose, even believing herself strong enough, she wouldn't want to go through this again. But this nightmare had returned. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I think she's gonna be fine. Do not worry. Story 2, let's go. Gunfire. Why are missions forbidden after surgery? Because you are, vulnerable. Must I say? The surgery was successful, with all indicators within a stable range. Through the sterile medical pod, I could see her complexion wasn't good. Eyes closed, brows furrowed. It's rare to see her like this. She opened her eyes, immediately spotted me and forced a light smile. Is something wrong? I have a bit of headache, but it's nothing serious. Her voice sounded somewhat distorted through the electronics, but still calm and composed. Now you need to rest and gradually adjust to this power. You're probably the only manifestation who used Titagen before surgery, so you should have more experience than most. But be careful to not to get flooded. Even if you ever find yourself seeing hallucination, non-existent deities, or vision that make you feel unwell, let me know. I can help. I'll keep that in mind. When can I get out of here? Let me check. After consulting with the medical department, I opened the medical pod. Phew. Was it stuffy in there? A little. She steadied herself, took a deep breath, and stood up. Careful. I'm fine. Her face was still pale, her brow furrowed as she stepped out of the pod. Let me help. No, I need to do this myself. She stumbled but quickly caught herself. After taking a moment to catch her breath, she slowly started walking toward the exit. I followed behind, ready to catch her. To my surprise, even though her pace was slow, she became steadier. Really? Steadier with each step, safely making it to the room. Sweat beaded and streamed down her cheeks, with brands of hair sticking to her face. Still, her expression was natural, far better than it had been right after the surgery. Color had returned, and she no longer looked like someone who had just undergone an operation. Walking like this will help me adjust to the Titagen power. But it must hurt, right? Being able to feel pain is a good thing. She raised her hand, watching as black energy swirled in her palm, streaked with crimson currents. Take it slow, this isn't Philosia. You don't need to push yourself so hard. I'll follow your arrangement, but don't let me sit idle for too long. Alright, but you've just had surgery. Give yourself some time to recover. Look at you, you're drenched in sweat. I can't take a shower? Not yet, just wipe yourself down for now, okay? I brought over a basin of warm water and set it beside her, handing her a towel. She took the warm towel and pressed it to her face a moment. When she lowered it, I thought I saw a fleeting expression. Let me help you. Alright. I took the towel from her hand, lifted her hair, and gently wiped the back of her neck. I focused on the areas she could not reach, like her back, leaving the more delicate spots for her to manage herself. Oh my god, I bit my tongue. God dang it. I bit the side of my tongue. The room temperature was rather pleasant, and the warmth of the towel gave her cheeks a rosy glow. Even her eyes had softened to a more gentle look. Don't catch a chill, it's getting late. Get some rest. I draped my coat over her and turned off the light. Good night. Good night. The next morning, I knocked on Nerida's door. The bed was neatly made, but Nerida herself was somewhere inside. Was nowhere. Is it somewhere? Was nowhere. Sorry about that. Was nowhere. There you go. Was nowhere inside. I called her terminal. Kirs, do you have a mission for me? Where did you run off to? I'm at the shooting range, practicing. Did you forget you just had surgery yesterday? I felt fine when I woke up, so I decided to come and warm up. Fine, I'll come find you. I opened the door to find Nerida practicing with a pistols. The rhythmic sound of bullets striking metal filled the air, the moving targets jolting back from the force of impact. The earmuffs were left on the tables. Her body moved with the recoil, empty casing flying in the arcs. Only when the magazine was empty did she put it down and walk toward me. On top of melee combat, you're also incredible at shooting. Hard to believe the military let someone with your skills slip by. Is there anyone from Yerus who doesn't know how to use a gun? I shrugged, choosing not to answer her rhetorical question. The logistic department designed an assault rifle for you, and it looks like there's no need for any shooting lesson. So when will I get to go on a mission? If you are really that eager to test yourself, head to the medical department for a follow-up. If everything checks out, I'll assign you on a mission. Deal, wait for me here. Half an hour later, Nerida strode back into the room with a piece of paper in hand. The examination report. I carefully reviewed it, and the medical department verdict was fit for duty. I let out a sigh. Alright, here's your rifle. A logistic colleague just brought it over. Go ahead and give it a try. Nerida picked up the assault rifle, weighing it in her hands. She checked the sight, magazine, stock, and trigger before finally releasing the safety and aiming at the target. A short burst of bullets came first, followed by rhythmic fire. The battered metal target could not hold out for long and was finally torn into pieces. This will do. Good. As for the mission, let's start with reconnaissance. It's similar to the investigative work you have done. You will collect information about the mission area, terrain, resources, enemy positions, and the like. Understood. Don't rush off yet. You are not that familiar with home. I'll assign an operative to accompany you, just in case of emergency, someone to watch your back. I can handle it alone. Is it because she used to doing everything on her own? I grabbed her hand, feeling the concentration of Titagen in her body. Fine, but stay in touch, don't push yourself, and make regular reports. Trust me. Nerida bumped her fist slightly against my chest before walking off. During that brief contact, I could distinctly sense the presence of Titagen. I wasn't sure if she had ever experienced flooding. Her Titagen concentration was low, and she showed no sign of discomfort, unless she told me herself. There was no way to confirm. And so I left the— oh my god, I bit my tongue on the other side. God damn it. And so I left the shooting range as well. I'll take along this time, Nerida. Ah, okay. Oh my god, why did I bite my tongue? Never have this problem before. Starlight Hall. Holy shit, this is not reconnaissance. This is straight up battle. Oh shoot.
もう一つの檻に過ぎる。好機だ。
I like the rifle sound actually.
まだ続くぞ。怒りはもう一つの檻に過ぎる。汚れを葬ってやる。闇を恐れる。隙が多すぎる。
Nice. Yeah, that's not like. Oh wow, that's like magazine there that I dropped. I think.
一
Dang,
発で
that's
仕
nice.
留めてやったのはせめての情けだ。
Right. Exit. Story number 3. Rubble. His light rubble. His light cuts through the delirious fog. Sorry, let me just drink more water. Oh my god, my drips has been right. Is she an equivalent of Alpha in this game? Not really, to be honest. She's not. Let me just show you. Wait a moment. Oh, sorry about that. Never mind. I'll show you later. She's more like if in PGR I would place her same as Bianca, I think. No, not Bianca. No. Oh my god. Probably, yeah, I think Bianca. From what I've seen. Show you in bed. Nah, she still hasn't had her interaction interactional skin yet. So yeah, too bad. Maybe soon though, maybe soon. Like in 2 years, probably in 3.0, we gotta have her wedding outfit or something. Who knows? No. You know what? Never mind. I don't have to say anything for now. Just view it later. Just view it. Nerida often makes me question my understanding of the investigator profession. She hasn't received formal military training, yet many of her methods are strikingly soldier-like. Its a sensitivity to danger. She can assess threats with precision and respond in the most effective way. Oh, sorry about that. Let me just properly fix my sitting position. Right. Right, there you go. When facing isolated change, she cautiously experimented with her newfound power, reacquainting herself with the changes in her body and mastering them. Here's, this is Nerida. Go ahead. Contamination levels are gradually rising. I suspect I'll encounter a Titan soon. Requesting permission to engage. Permission granted for anything below Ymir class. If it's an Ymir, avoid confrontation. Understood. Hanging up, I continued to keep some distance from Nerida. When the fight began, there was a little chance she would maintain full awareness of her surrounding. This was precisely why I allowed her to engage the Titan on her own. With me shadowing her, she will not be in any real danger. As I followed Nerida, the concentration of Titagen surged, and more change appeared. She peeled away the layers of enemies until she cleared an open space. Having eliminated every immediate threat, she began moving deeper into the zone. The environment around us started to distort unnaturally. Even the wind carried the chaotic and almost psychedelic sensation that never seemed to subside. Nerida stowed her rifle and allowed black energy to flow from her palm. It spread from her, gradually covering the entire street. At the far end of the fog, the dormant Titan raised its hand. The fight was about to begin. Nerida now resembled a patient hunter, steadily weakening her prey, amassing the advantage and converting it into full control over the situation. Her current approach was a stark contrast to how she used to fight, like a mad woman toying with life. Hello Nico, welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while. Her own survival and her opponents had meant little. She would push her enemies to the brink of fear and death, striking at the moment their willpower collapsed to secure her victory. Yes, it's been a while. Yeah, it is. I just come back and streaming. I've been on a break in the past 2 weeks, so yeah. It's time for me to start doing stream again. I don't see you on my feed. Yeah. This is my first day coming back after 2 weeks break. So yeah, I'm gonna play WoW. Have a good one, Kabuki. Have a good one. Her own survival and her opponents had meant little. She would push her enemies to the brink of fear and death, striking at the moment their willpower collapsed to secure her victory. But watching the unfolding battle, I furrowed my brow. Her drawn-out strategy would force the Titan to become more aggressive. I had no doubt Nerida could handle whatever it threw at her, but would she take down the Titan first, or would flooding overtake her? What a timing. Today is your birthday also. Oh, happy birthday, Nico. Happy birthday. Wish you a good year, and here's for more. Have a good birthday, I think. Yeah, that's what we said, right? Happy birthday to you. As you're getting older, you know, some of your body parts will start straining and stuff like that. You know, I'm on my 30s right now, so my back has, currently has been, toying with me and stuff. So yeah. Happy birthday once again. Right, sorry about that. Desperate, the Titan lunged at Nerida. Manipulating the flow of energy, she moved behind it with incredible speed and delivered the final blow. The Titan's massive form began to disintegrate. Nerida stood in the ruins, the black energy around her gradually fading. Her sense faltered, and she slid down a wall to sit. As I feared, flooding had begun. I sighed and quietly walked to her side, taking her hand in mine. Oh, this is flooding. For Nerida, nightmares are not something to fear. They are simply reminders of the cruel, barren truths of reality. You are on your 24th. Oh, that's like still, still on the pre-adult stuff. So yeah, that's. Hope you there's still a lot of stuff you need to do. You can do, I talk like an old guy. Still in midlife crisis. Yeah, it's still haven't in midlife yet. Midlife doesn't officially happen after you get to 35. It's called pre-adult crisis, I think. Probably, who knows. Early life crisis, probably too. Yeah, you are old. I am old. I'm old enough to become like an ugly bastard in NTR manga, so yeah. For Nerida, nightmares are not something to fear. They are simply reminders of the cruel, barren truth of reality. I call my man ancient all the time. Oh, chill. In joke, of course. It's fine. It's fine. Don't go that far. I mean, am I wrong? It's a joke. In the beginning, she often dreamed of the surgery, waking up drenched in sweat, sometimes questioning whether she had ever truly left the operating table. Over time, she trained herself to become an observer. She would watch the horrors that blurred life and death, reality and illusion, learning to separate them from herself. She no longer cared about the Titagen inside her. In perilous fights, she wielded her power with ever-growing recklessness. She cast aside both fear and the possibility of failure. Her reasoning became self-consistent. All that remained was waiting for the inevitable. But not every time was so fortunate like this particular nightmare. When the Titan struck back, she rushed forward, reaching its body faster than its crushing arms could. To her surprise, she pierced straight through the Titan body. The giant fell, collapsing into an abandoned building. That was the second time she had felt death so close. She still remembered it vividly. Blood ran down her temple, stinging her eyes. Her left hand felt numb, while her entire back burned with unbearable heat. Dizziness and nausea overwhelmed her. All around was dust, making it impossible to see. The only thing she could hear was the crackling of burning flames. Is this how it ends? She calmly absorbed it all. The cold, the blood drying on her skin, the exhaustion overtaking her courage, the emptiness of her willpower, and the helplessness of her body. Then suddenly her willpower was replenished, and all the negativity was drawn out, vanishing without a trace. Yet the sudden calmness in her body and the new force replacing her despair felt alien. Only the extraction itself carried a faint familiarity. The 5:30 morning waking up experience? Kinda true though. Wait, what is it again? Where is it? Is this the one? The 5:30 waking up experience? Yeah. Sounds like it. Yet the sudden calmness in her body and the new force replacing her despair felt alien. Only the extraction itself carried a faint familiarity. She woke up. When she opened her eyes, she found herself under a crumbling wall. A single beam of sunlight shone through. She suddenly felt a wonder of being alive. Everything she just experienced was nothing more than a nightmare, and she had defeated the Titan in a way she had never tried before. Her actions had not been a conscious choice. When the Titan lunged at her, she still instinctively sought to pierce through it. Yet in that moment, a long-buried fear returned. The sudden appearance of fear confused her. It annoyed her, even angered her. Her body was changing, but she had not been aware of it. Even now, noticing it for the first time, she could not pinpoint the reason. Cares? I'm here now. How's the situation? The Titan has been eliminated. I'm heading back now. Are you feeling okay? I'm fine. Good, I'll be waiting for you. Blue Archive really done. Only Honkai Impact, Star Rail, Zerzac, and Nikki to go. Good luck, man. Good luck. I guess all those daily are pretty easy to be done. So yeah, good luck with that. Here's the reconnaissance report. Elimination report is more like it. I sent you to scout the area and instead you nearly cleared it out. Isn't that a good thing? I'm worried about you. Does anything feel strange or uncomfortable? Yes, but I cannot explain it. What do you mean? Aww. It was rare to see her hesitate. The word hesitate barely seemed to belong in her vocabulary. I waited for a long time, but she didn't respond. Her gaze fixed on my neck. Her gaze fixed on my neck, as though lost in thought or perhaps working something out. Let's go on the next mission together. When? Tomorrow? You've worked hard enough today. Go to the medical department for a checkup. See how you are recovering and then get some proper rest. Okay. Only Nikki and Blue Archive take some time? Oh, really? I surprised because I thought they only, I thought that's like the easiest thing to do daily. She closed the door behind her and I stared down at the reconnaissance report in my hands. Even without her saying it, I could guess what problem she was facing. Somehow she had changed the way she fought. Since she could not explain it herself, it had to be an unconscious notice. She was still capable of calmly analyzing problems and finding solutions. Honestly, I preferred this side of her. Reckless was a trait I really didn't want her to sustain. People usually try to understand the changes happening within themselves. I could only speculate that her changes stem from both her surroundings and her evolving strength. What puzzled me was why she could not describe it or comprehend it herself. Nerida returned to her room. The moment she closed her eyes, Kyr's face appeared in her mind. For an instant, she felt as if she would found the answer, but voicing it before fully understanding might only make things awkward. She took out clean clothes, tied up her hair, and took a quick shower. It's not hard, but yes, it do take time and some click if you still not at the end game. Oh, really? Okay, that's nice to know. Blue Archive is going to be, up on PC. I'll be playing it back. Yes, I play Blue Archive before, but on my phone. And I don't really put game on my phone. The only game I have on my phone is Block Blast. That's it. That's like my casual game. But now that Blue Archive is going on PC, Steam even, I'll be playing Blue Archive again after this. But I'm not going to stream it though. Like, come on. Honestly, I lost my max level Blue Archive account. Oh, sorry to hear that. So I start new account. Oh, really? Sorry to hear that. Hope it's okay. I hope you're doing well though. Like, losing the max account can be pretty difficult for yourself, sometimes. Yeah, man, I have a lot of 5-star students. Yeah. I hope you're doing okay now. She took out clean clothes, tied up her hair, and took a quick shower. And limited collab. Oh, is it the railgun? The railgun collab? Whether it was the fresh shower or her recent changes, she picked up hair scent lingering in the room. This was Kyr's room. A room always carries trace of its owner. The way the sunlight fell, the height of the pillow, the thickness of the blanket. Yes, railgun. Oh, man. Too bad. Though when Blue Archive released Railgun collab, I didn't get anyone from that collab, even the free one, I guess, because I don't really play that game when it was, when the Railgun collab released. This was Kyr's room. A room always carries traces of its owner. The way the sunlight fell, the height of the pillow, and the thickness of the blanket. In the corner of the bed, tucked beneath the nearly folded blanket, was a piece of Kyr's clothing. Is it underwear? I guess it's underwear. Oh! Oh, hello. This girl really likes me, eh? It's not underwear, it's a jacket, I think. Must be. After checking the door was shut, she walked over, pulled out the piece of clothing, and held it to her face. And she's smelling me. She's smelling my scent. And who says the girls don't like men's scents? And get over it now. At first, when I just lost my account, I don't want to touch this game anymore. But my wife Furio and Steam version motivate me to play again. Oh, that's nice. I might as well just start playing it again. When the Steam come, I already have a lot of resources. So yeah. She took a deep breath. Yeah, she's sniffing those clothes. She's sniffing those. She's sniffing my clothes. Perhaps this was the reason of the change. Why are you telling males smell like that? You know what? Never mind. Hark, embrace the night and sunshine, fear and dreams. Okay, this will be the last one. The next morning, Nerida and I set out for a new mission. Let me make something clear. Unlike when you operated alone, now that you are at Heimdall, you must adapt to teamwork. Understood. Good. We'll start with following orders. You can always raise questions later. But on the battlefield, you follow my commands. Understood. Our mission was to clear all unstable factors in the designated area. To figure out Nerida's issue, I deliberately selected something difficult but still within my control. Nerida followed the order I gave. The chains were drawn in by her firepower, divided and pulled into a bugle. Sorry about that. Pulled into a bugle-shaped opening. From there, we move in together. Get ready. Alright. Something on your mind? Nerida studied me silently, for a brief moment I felt puzzled. Were you in the military? This might be news to you. Although they call me Egerton, I am also the highest commander of Heimdall. She suddenly smiled and reached out to adjust my collar. "You're very good." Then without hesitation, she added, "I like that a lot." "Well, don't get distracted. We are still on a mission." Her sudden directness caught me off guard, and for a moment I felt my face warming up. I can sense the Titan just ahead. "Kirs, you can direct me from somewhere safer." She paused, her eyes landing on my hands. "You are numb. Getting too close to the battlefield is dangerous." "It's fine, the Titan cannot hurt me." I snapped my fingers, and the echo spread through the walls. Sorry about that. I'm just rubbing my nose. It's so itchy, man. I snapped my fingers, and the echoes spread through the walls, the air, the earth. Even the clouds, the Titagen within the environment answered, tolling like a series of distant bells. The sky dimmed drastically. On Nerida's arm, the core system let out an alert as the colossal shadow appeared. And Ymir Titan. I don't know what happened when the Steam version comes out. But for now, when I check Steam version, I only see guest and Nexon account can log in. So I hope you bind your account with Nexon just in case. I think I have Nexon account. I'll have to check that. I'll have to check that later. I'll have to install Blue Archive on my phone just in case after this. So yeah. Crystal of condensed Titagen coated the building surface, reflecting the Titan's silhouette. "Kirs!" In an instant, black energy surged from her. Nerida grabbed me by the waist, and with the power of a seething tide, we retreated. "Oh, she's angry. Stay calm. Adjust your state. This Titan isn't as tough as it looks." We already put some distance between ourselves and the Titan. Its sheer size made it initially overwhelming, sapping the courage needed to face it. It's too big, which makes it hard to target us, and once we make it fall, it will have trouble getting back up. I'll distract it, focus on damaging its knee joints. That's too dangerous for you. Trust me. Aww. I like her expression like that. She grabbed my shoulders and, without a word, leaned forward and kissed me. Oh! Then, without saying anything more, she turned her and headed toward a crumbling building. The Titan took a step forward. Though slow, the single step sent tremors through the ground. As it attempted to crouch down to study me, at the top of the building, parallel to its shoulder, a reddish-black light flickered to life. Like a doomsday star piercing the horizon, it wavered along razor-thin line. Followed by an explosion of suffering, the Titan lurched, reducing several buildings to rubble. That reddish-black light drifted over the Titan. Without hesitation, I started running toward where it had fallen. Nerida was still fighting. Just as I'd seen before, she kept a calculated approach, methodically wearing away the Titan's resolve. The Titan's remaining arm was torn apart by her energy. A piercing cry erupted, reverberating straight into my skull. A massive vacuum force burst its core as it collapsed. Then all at once it stopped. The void swallowed the air around us, compressing it in preparation for something immense. Nerida! I sprint toward the source of that reddish-black light, toward Nerida, who was also running toward me. An unprecedented explosion. I shielded Nerida behind me, channeling all my strength into one hand. Titagen swirled like a vortex in my palm, more than enough to withstand the impact. But unexpectedly, Nerida tackled me. Black tide surged in from every direction, forming layer upon layer behind her. She held me in her arms, turning her back toward the explosion, a force she could not possibly stop. Oh my god, my nose is way too itchy tonight, man. What happened? Oh my goodness. I keep rubbing my nose. Ugh. Right. You dropped from Agony 3 to Sinful 1? Hey, wait, what? After take a break from it for a short time. Oh, really? Okay. Huh. Agony 3 to Sinful 1. That's quite drop, yeah. The shockwave stripped away her protective layer one by one. The tides kept surging, endlessly filling the gaps in the barrier. Nerida, let me go. I'll handle this. She could not seem to hear. Her arms tightened around me, refusing to let go. Her body began to tremble. Even after the explosion stopped, the barrier around us continued to thicken, as if it alone could block all the harm in the world. It was flooding caused by overusing her power. Her senses were sealed off from the outside world. I sighed, reaching out to touch the black barrier. In a true nightmare, you cannot wake up. You cannot exist as yourself. Rationality and willpower vanish entirely. All that. Oh my god, how is it so fast? Rationality and willpower vanish entirely. All that remained were the rawest feeling. The surgical table was hard. Courage crumbles at the barrier's touch. Honor, pride, truth, responsibility. Everything disappears with the pain and senses. There was no one to rely on, no one to help. She had learned not to rely on her Nena. As an Academica Acropolis student and contaminated section investigator, she relied only on herself. But at this moment, all that strength and self-discipline had slipped away. The things she locked away to avoid being hurt were grinning maliciously. They taunted her, spoke cruel truth back, sobbed and shattered, each wearing a face identical to hers. And instinctively, she called out, just like when she was little. Nena, Nena. The scene shifted. The blinding surgical light became the fierce midday sun. Madame Morozova, 1971 to 2055. Wow, that's a... Wow, what? 2055? How long was that? 71. That's like 80 something, 80 plus something, right? 80 plus something years old. Yeah, must be. The marble tombstone was hot to the touch. A long buried feeling leaped from the depth of her heart, alongside the memory. She no longer needed to rely on her Nena, but the realization she could never rely on her again seared through her. No heat from the sun could travel through the gravestone. Despite the warmth, she was utterly alone. Like her Nena, separated by thin soil, there was no one she could lean on. The wind blew through fallen leaf. How was she any different from them? She saw the blazing sun turn amber. Her soul froze midair. Through smoke, she saw an investigator fleeing and collapsing, a titan raising its massive fist, and a flying girl. Is that me? Am I going to die? Oh, she dropped? The sensation of falling dragged her back into her body. Even when she summoned everything she had, she could not reproduce that doom-like power again. A voice echoed through her heart. It pierced the thick barrier of time and emotion whispering close to her ear. Oh, sorry about that. Dang. End it here? You've done enough. End it here. You've done enough. Yes, why not end it here? Then she wouldn't be alone anymore. Maybe there was an afterlife or reincarnation. Maybe she would remember, or maybe she would not. She raises her head. The fear she held back for so long had broken free of all its chains. There you go. The girl that sat silent, timid, dying, breaking down. A version of herself built from overlapping shadows, smiling at her, tall and unyielding, and asked, why not end it? Her enormous hand pressed down, submerging all of her under the water. Beyond the phantom of herself, she gazed at the sun of Philosia. Then let it end. She wished for it to end. She wanted the sun to evaporate all the water so she could finally feel its warmth again. But the phantom kept watch, cutting her off, controlling her, and refusing to let even a shred of light or hope reach her. Remember we are you. Remember, where did you abandon us? Can't remember? Let us remind you. I am death of a family member. She is the solitude, and she. Listen to us. Listen for once. We are you too. You cannot resist. You can't. You can only trust us. Even lifting a finger is impossible. Give in. End it. Set us free. The specters surrounded her, chattering. It was suffocating, layer upon layer. I still want to wait. No, you don't. You don't want anything. If he comes, no, he won't. He will never. It's never going to happen. Before despair could consume her, she reached out with open finger, trying to catch a glimpse of the sunlight one last time. I seized that moment. Pushing away layer after layer of the phantoms, I grabbed her hand. Found you, Nerida. It felt though someone was carrying her in their arms, an unfamiliar feeling. No one had ever carried her before. It was like lying in a hammock. Strong arms supported her back and knees, while a steady heartbeat against her ear quickened her down. She had no idea how to deal with this. What should she say? What should she do? What expression should she wear? Should she stay still or leap away? But the weariness reminded her of her limits. Her head felt heavy, spinning as though she had endured a long nightmare. She didn't even want to lift a finger. Are you awake? It came from the person holding her. She instinctively avoided answering. By the time she hesitated long enough to want to speak, the chance had already slipped away. Her alignment index is quite impressive. All indicators are within manageable levels. She just needs proper rest now. Alright, I'll take her back to her room. Why is it like question mark though? I thought that's like medical stuff or something. She kept her eyes shut tightly, waiting for the awkward moment to end. Her body rose and fell in rhythm. Slowly, she started remembering the events leading up to her collapse. For a brief moment, her mind went blank. She could not lose to him. She could not lose him. No matter what, she had to protect him, no matter the cost. The feeling of narrowly escaping death hit her with greater intensity than that day at the bottom of the sea. Breathing heavily, she greedily took in his hand. It grounded her, sweeping away every bit of the nightmare weight in an instant. She instinctively clutched at the fabric in front of her, and a warm hand covered hers in response. Are you feeling okay? Yes. Are you hurt? No, you protected me well. Thank you. She didn't seem to know how to respond and simply lowered her gaze, avoiding eye contact. Being flooded? It wasn't your first time, was it? I thought it was just a nightmare. It happened during the last mission too. Cares. Was it you who helped me? The beam of sunlight? Yeah, I stayed close the entire time, watching over you. Did you really think I'll send you to fight a titan alone right after surgery? She blinked at that but didn't respond. Besides those two instances, is there any other time I don't know about? During the surgery, probably that too. And you took all that on by yourself. Aww. She buried her head against my chest, taking measured breath. It's fine, I've had nightmare before, and I was always fine. Don't worry. If it ever happens again, promise me you'll tell me. Come find me, like this. I'll hold your hand, and it won't hurt anymore. Okay. You have probably noticed it yourself, right? Your issue? To put it simply, you have become afraid of death. If I were, I would not have ended up like this. She lifted her head and looked at me calmly. I've already found my answer. I want you to keep looking at me. I told you, didn't I? My past self died at the bottom of the sea in Philosia. I live now for you. To look at me and to understand me. I promise you, I will. But I'd also like you to promise me something. I promise you. I haven't even said what it is yet. Whatever your wish is, I will make it come true. Then I want to see a Nerida who can find herself. I like seeing you in the sunlight, but I like seeing you in the darkness even more. Oh, what does that mean, Ejatan? Should we turn off the light or something? I don't understand. Yeah. You probably don't know, but I can see flooding. But oh, okay, that's what you mean. Ah, I see that. Okay, I thought we were gonna go right there, but you know what? We start slow. But I can see flooding when it's happened. I could enter your nightmares. I could feel what you feel. Maybe you have been alone for too long. Locking away all your fears might have been the only way to stop yourself from breaking. But you are not alone anymore. You said that you wanted me to look at you, to understand you. Beyond the sunlight that shines on you, I want to see the shadows behind you too. Because together, that's the whole you. I waved my hand, and the glass window darkened, blocking out all the sunlight. The room was bathed in the night sky. Like the night, you can embrace all of your vulnerabilities and flaws. Understand them, accept them, but don't let them control you. You can feel sad, you can feel wrong, you can be upset to the point of tears. Of course, you don't have to do this. I'm just saying that you have the right to. More than that, my wish is for you to have choices. You don't always have to be strong. She didn't reply. Her arms wrapped tightly around me, and her chin came to rest on my shoulder. You don't always have to face the sunlight. You don't have to be illuminated. You don't have to be seen. You can be afraid, you can cry, you can feel sad. Anything is okay. Soon enough, I felt something warm and wet soaking into my shoulder. See, what did I tell you? No one can keep up the strong front forever. Aww. Her hair reminded me of the snow in Yerus. Untouched, always present, mixing with mud, melting away in the sunlight. I stroked her hair gently and patted her back. First came the whimpers, then soft sobs, then uncontrollable wails. All these years of weakness, fear, pain, and loneliness. All the things she had ignored, buried, numbed, everything unbearable. Awakened through flooding, forgotten but now remembered again, piling onto her and peeling away. Let it all out, cry as much as you want. Let it all go. From now on, you'll never have to face any of this alone again. Hey, that's nice. Man, I love Nerida so much. She's my new favorite character now. Right. I'm gonna bring her wherever I go. I think I'm gonna start, involve a lot of my time about her. Something like that. I'm gonna put her poster in my room. I'm gonna, I'm gonna base my life about her and all of that. So yeah. Right. Yep, that's all for the tonight stream. Hey, hello. Nita. Yes, it's very cool. Listen, I really actually want Nerida to be here for now. So yeah. Sorry about that. Oh wait, Nita, not you. I know you have a lot of money. That's not your own. So yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. Let me just change to Styx and Void. There you go. I like her. Cool. Right. Okay, let's use that. Alright. Okay, I think that's all for today. Let me bring you guys back to intermission. And mute the stream. And mute the game even. Right. Yeah guys, I guess that's all for tonight. It's been nice. It has been nice that I resume my stream activity again. Man, it's been a while. It's like 2 weeks, 2 weeks of break. I still feel like I really want more breaks, but alas, I need to go on and play the story, my gacha game story. So hence why I stream a lot at the first place. So yeah. Right. Okay. So you get the feeling? What feeling? It like back in school. What? Oh yeah, the feeling back in school. That's true. Yeah. you have like a week break, right? A semester break, and then you feel like, oh, I'm coming back to school. You get 2 months break and you want more. That's true. I feel like that, to be honest, when I, when the whole day I was thinking, should I take more break? Should I just take this one day break and then I'll start streaming tomorrow? But then again, if I take 2 days as a break, and I will never stream again like the whole week, and then I will be like, oh, you know what, I can do next week. But still, the discipline must be there. So I you know what, I'm glad that I'm back now, so I can feel the fun in streaming again. Before, I feel like totally lazy and all of that. So yeah. So yeah, I guess that's all for tonight then. Expect that this week, I think tomorrow, it's either tomorrow or maybe Wednesday, I think maybe tomorrow, I'm going to do Aether Gazer with a Soul Eater collab, the story, which is, a bit unfortunate that I know that the story is not dubbed in Japanese, I think, but I think it's fine. I'm going to narrating it, so I guess it's whatever. And I don't know how long will it take, but yeah, I guess time will tell. And for Friday, this is like the earlier plan. So for Friday, I think I'm gonna start doing more socialization for Heavenman's Thread. And on Saturday, we're going to continue chapter 4 part 2. And that's all for the plan that I have for now. And yeah, I guess that's all for today. Thank you Neko, thank you Jijas, and thank you Kabuki for coming in. Appreciate your time and hope you guys are doing well. And hope you guys also have fun watching me stream. And for those who are watching the VOD, I hope you guys have fun too. Thank you for your time as always. And yeah, if you want more content from me, I also do Honkai Impact, Punishing Grey Raven, Aether Gazer, Black Beacon, and also Heaven's Thread content. And I think next gacha game that I'll be interested in playing is Stellar Sora. So yeah, look forward to that. And yeah, and if you want more content from me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell. So you'll know when my stream is up. And if you like my stream, don't forget to leave a like. If you don't like it, leave a dislike. And if you have any discussion or anything you want to talk about the stream and all, don't forget to leave your comment down below. And don't forget to join our Discord server. We try the Discord server link. The Discord server link is on the description below. We try to build a wholesome gacha community. So yeah. And yeah, that's it for tonight then. Once again, thank you guys for welcoming me back. Even though, not proper saying it, but it's fine. At least, it's something. So yeah, see you guys again next time. This has been Captain Type. See you guys again. Hope you guys have a good day or a good night. Sleep well, stay safe. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.